Got the new back playing in the background. I've been listening to it for a while tonight. I tried doing some drawing in the dark, which actually came out pretty good. I'm actually kind of fixing it right now, just doing the little changes I kind of want to do. I was talking about this character. That's Vincent. I was talking about him, and I was saying how he's got a unique look. When I usually draw, I drew these heroic dwarves and elves, and it's just what I draw, and it's how I draw. And, you know what I mean? It's what I usually do. Or superheroes. You know, I do a lot of comic stuff. But Carol got me. No. I got the tan-toned sketchbook based on a recommendation by Will Terrell. Well, not based on a recommendation. It wasn't like, hey Jay, you should get this. It was more like I watched his video, and he was using a lot of these. And he talks about them in one of his sketchbook videos. It's a fun thing. I'd love to see some of my friends' sketchbook. Like I'd love to for Frank Lewis to do this and like just be like, this is this, and like I'd love to like look at other people's art. Dan Harrington or Paul Lorenzo. I'd love to see his sketchbooks. His art's so good. It's always stayed the same, but improved. Like, I don't know how to explain that and make it sound respectful, because his stuff is good. And it's always Paul. But it's always getting better. Like, I don't know how to say it. Keep forgetting she's in here. So, if you're watching this, which you probably aren't, but... that's someone's art he's had an influence on me and how I draw. I like looking at his art. He'd be a fun person to draw with, I think. We share a lot of common interests, I think, if you know what I mean. And it's just fun. I remember I used to draw with Rob Burnt. That was a lot of fun drawing with him. And I felt through that short amount of time that I got to draw with him, which wasn't a lot. He ended up going to the military, I think, or something. That was a lot of fun. That was the first time I'd drawn with somebody in a long while. Back to my original point. I wasn't going to record another video tonight, but this will be a little bit more of a serious one, I guess. Not serious in the sense where I'm going to break down and cry. But I'm sure there will be them. The older I get, man, the more sensitive, I swear. And I've always been really kind of sensitive person who doesn't like confrontation. And when he's faced with it, usually handles it with, I can't handle my emotions and stuff. So I cry at the drop of a dime these days. It could be a commercial. I mean, I'm sure people say that all the time, but I'm fucking serious. Like, it's ridiculous. But it's not ridiculous. It's not a bad thing. It's not like I'm saying I'm unmanly. I'm just saying that, this video isn't going to be that. I was just saying in the last video before I cut it, which hopefully there's something worth saving on it, because I did bring up some stuff I enjoyed talking about. But this one, I said it kind of is like a mix between a thin Danny DeVito, Count Olaf, and my dad. This one. I think I somehow have managed to... Oh, wait, at the chin. I gotta fix that shit. I think I managed to capture that perfectly. You might disagree, and if you do, that's fine. Jerk ass. Stop watching. No. But, yeah. I thought eventually I'd get around to talking about my dad. I didn't really know him that well. Like, people always ask me about him. Do you miss your dad? Blah, 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 blah. And I remember, like, I can feel emotional about him, but not, poor Poe, not anything worth mentioning. Like, I feel bad about that. Like, I have his war journal from World War II, and it notes when he went down, when he got shot, or their boat got sunken, shot down, whatever. What's the matter, Poe? Poe's a black lab. And, like, I feel like I should feel more, but, I mean, when you're 7, of course your dad's probably the biggest, person in your life, and especially if you're a boy. If, I mean, I'm not saying if you're a girl, it can't be that way either. But, hang on a second. I'm going to try to crop these together because I like the way this is going, but that damn dog's going to drive me crazy. So I'm going to take her out, which I feel bad. She deserves to be taken out. And I'll be right back.